Hello friends, welcome to the Audiobooks Library channel. Have you ever felt completely crushed under the weight of your own massive goals, trying so hard to change your life overnight, only to fall back into the exact same frustrating routines a week later? Today, we are breaking free from that exhausting cycle with Atomic Habits by James Clear, a monumental guide that reveals the core wisdom that spectacular success doesn't come from massive, intimidating actions, but from tiny, invisible changes repeated daily. Here are the main points you'll learn from this summary. Why the 1% improvement rule is the ultimate secret to unstoppable success. How to shift your focus from the goals you want to achieve to the identity you want to build. The 4 simple laws of behavior change to make good habits effortless. How to redesign your environment so that success becomes your natural default setting. The art of making your worst bad habits impossibly difficult to maintain. Imagine a stonecutter hammering away at a massive rock, hitting it 99 times without a single crack showing. Yet, at the 100th blow, the rock splits completely in two. We all know it wasn't that final strike that did the trick, but the silent, accumulated power of all the strikes that came before it. This is the beautiful, liberating journey James Clear invites us on. He shows us a world where we no longer have to be perfect heroes overnight. Instead, we simply need to be 1% better today than we were yesterday. Think of an airplane taking off on a long journey. If the pilot shifts the nose of the plane just a few tiny degrees, the passengers won't even feel the change, but hours later, they will land in a completely different city. Your daily habits are that steering wheel. You might not see the immediate results of reading one page of a book or saving $1 single today, but these atomic-sized actions compound like magic, ultimately carving out the destiny of your dreams. As we travel deeper into this transformation, we discover that our biggest mistake is obsessing over the finish line. We set huge goals, but goals are just fleeting moments in time. To truly transform, we must fall in love with the system and focus on who we are becoming. If you want to run a marathon, don't just focus on the medal, build the proud identity of a runner. When your habits become a living part of your identity, you no longer have to drag yourself to do them, it simply becomes who you are. To help us build this powerful new version of ourselves, we are gifted 4 golden keys to mold our reality. Make the habit obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. By simply placing your running shoes next to your bed, you make the habit obvious. By joining a group where your desired behavior is the normal behavior, you make it irresistibly attractive. The true comfort of this journey is that it forgives our human flaws. It teaches us to act as the architects of our environment rather than relying on sheer willpower, which always betrays us when we are tired or stressed. If you want to eat healthier, simply remove the junk food from your kitchen. Make the bad habits invisible and difficult to reach. By creating a physical world around you where doing the right thing is the absolute easiest option, you stop fighting a war against yourself and start flowing smoothly toward greatness. The moral of this story is that your life is a magnificent masterpiece painted not with exhausting, sweeping strokes, but with the tiny, consistent, daily dots of your atomic habits. Master the dots, and the masterpiece will effortlessly reveal itself. Some important points we must keep in mind. Small habits compound like magic over time. Focus purely on getting 1% better every single day. Forget about chasing goals and focus entirely on building a reliable, daily system. True behavior change is identity change. Decide the type of person you want to be and prove it to yourself with small wins. Shape your environment so that good habits are wonderfully easy and bad habits are incredibly hard. Never miss twice. If you stumble on your habit one day, bounce back with passion the very next day. That's all for today, thank you, and please take great care of yourselves.